Welcome to this video on the highlights of Safran Risk 1.5. From first starting, Safran Risk, the new home screen provides clear links to the common tasks you'll need to get started, such as importing or opening a project. This is in keeping with our ethos of providing an intuitive user interface that utilises but hides the underlying complexity of risk analysis. There's a simple flow of information from left to right, the input information being available to the left and the outputs to the right. Whether your schedule is created within Safran Risk or imported from other products, Safran Risk constantly monitors it for anything that could be an issue for a risk analysis and reports it to the schedule warnings area. Creating risks is straightforward too. The Quantitative Risk Register allows you to see all your risks, whether they're risk events, uncertainties, or calendar weather modelling risks, all in one place. Standard risks can have an impact in terms of either schedule or cost, or indeed they could have both a schedule and a cost impact. Calendar risks can be used in situations where there is some uncertainty around working time. A good example of this would be weather modelling. Safran Risk is unique in allowing you to create risk calendars from either templated information or from actual weather data supplied by various meteorological organisations. Using historical time series data in this way helps to remove one of the biggest obstacles in any risk analysis, and that's the quality of the risk input information. This is further helped by the way these calendars are graphically displayed within Safran Risk, making it very clear to see where and how much downtime exists for the created calendar. Having created our risks, we can now assign them to our project in risk mappings. Assigning a risk is as simple as finding the risk along the top, finding the activity you wish to assign it to, and simply checking the box. For example, if I want to assign partner delays to rig contract decision, I simply check the box here. On the right hand side, I can see the assignments as I make them, and I can also see at the bottom our real-time analyzer. This allows us to actually automatically simulate for you what is the combined impact of the assignments you are making without the need for actually running a full risk analysis. This saves on a lot of time during the risk analysis design process. Once we've finished making all of our assignments, we're ready to actually go ahead and run a full simulation. In here, if we have any correlations, if we've correlated our risk model, we can include those. We can also resource level if we have entered resource leveling algorithms into our schedule. Let's go ahead and let's just run our risk analysis. The distribution graph is showing us the results of the simulation, in this case 1,000 simulations that we've just run. We can see the probability of hitting our deterministic finish date of the 30th of March 2020. In this case, only 9%. We can also see the anticipated date based on a percentile that we've provided. In this case, we've provided the P90, but it could be any percentile value of our choosing. And the date here for our P90 completion would be the 16th of October. The shaded area shows us the contingency period between our deterministic and our selected percentile. As well as seeing the results for the entire project, we can actually also look at any individual activity, summary or milestone in the entire project. To show which risks and activities are most likely to cause overruns, we can look at our drivers. To the left, we can see the risks that are most closely correlated to our project finishing late or overrunning in cost. To the right, we can see the activities that are most closely correlated to this. Now, this is a common report, but where it falls short is showing us how much of an impact these risks are having. For that, let's finish off by looking at our sensitivity analysis. The sensitivity analysis is automating a process that many risk professionals are using today. It does this by first running the analysis with all the risks included, and then systematically removes them one by one and reruns the analysis. This allows us to see precisely how much any one risk is impacting us by, and therefore how much we would save if we could fully mitigate that particular risk. For example, here we can see that our UN Fab FPSO risk, when that risk was excluded from our analysis, we actually saved ourselves 69 days on the schedule and 6,500 in terms of cost. This provides us with far more information than has been available previously, and also the kind of information that we are required to report to stakeholders or the board on our particular project. That concludes the highlights of Safran Risk 1.5. I hope you found it of interest. There are many more capabilities that we haven't shown you today, but please contact us if you'd like to discuss these or anything else you've seen today.